Jordan, just let's start off with what that win did for you guys coming home to play one of the best teams in the league. Just what does it do for this group?
Yeah, I mean, it's a confidence builder. I think when things aren't going right, you start to get a little bit negative, and obviously the puck starts bouncing the other way. But we just kind of took matters into our own hands there, got a W. We needed to win. It was that simple. We just needed to find ways to score and find ways to keep it out of our net, and we did that. So tonight's going to be a different matchup, and we got to be able to bring the same intensity.
Tell us about the Hawks and what you know about them. We see what happened in Vancouver. It was a fun game to watch, but just to see them come back the way they did, what does that say about this club you're about to face them?
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows the Hawks are a great team. They have a lot of veteran guys there that know how to win and have won. So, for us, it's going to be much the same as we did in Dallas. Is that we got to play the right way, and hopefully when we get chances, we got to bear down.
In recent history, you guys have had some tremendous games against them. Is that kind of I don't know if rivalry is the right word, but is that fire still there from the last few years?
Yeah, well, we've definitely matched up well, but it's a new year. We still haven't seen this. Is a different team, so. For us, we have to find a way to, start the game well. I think that's kind of been our weak point for us in the last 10 games is we haven't started well, and they've got on a beat on us. And in Dallas, we scored the first two, so and then got obviously the 4 in the second. But we need to find a way to start well and continue to play that way. Yeah.
Since you've been back, how'd your first game go?
Yeah, it went well. We got a win. Pretty fast-paced, for a first-timer like myself, but it was fun, and to get back out there and play with the guys and help battle and right the ship and just be a part of coming out of that 5-game losing streak. And now we look forward to building on it.
How'd you feel after the game personally?
Pretty good. It was maybe a little bit tired, a little fatigued. I tried to play as smart as I could by keeping my shifts as short as I could, but. Anytime you get back into game form, 20 games into the season or 19 games into the season, it can be a little tough. So looking forward to tonight and continuing to get in shape and feel good.
You've seen guys break out of scoring slumps before, but McDavid with a hat trick to kind of end a long drought for himself.
Yeah, you knew it was gonna break for him eventually. He's had countless opportunities, great opportunities that somehow didn't go in. Goalies made great saves or what have you, and. The puck was finding his stick. He was working extremely hard for those opportunities too, and we couldn't be happy for him as a group.
It's a pretty wild mood swings.
You were up, the team goes 7-1 to start, and then they go on the long losing streak. What was going through your mind during each of those periods, and what did you see?
I was real happy for him, especially at the beginning of the season. Things were going so well. Obviously, I wanted to be a part of it, but kind of being a cheerleader sometimes isn't such a bad thing either, I guess, when things are going well. But it went downhill there for a while, and the last 10 games haven't been our best, and I was just itching to get back and try to help the best I can.
What was different in them, do you think? It was just puck luck, or what do you think?
I think our discipline and our attention to details has kind of swayed a little bit. I think anytime you guys talk to Todd and you listen to his press conferences, he seems to harp on that a little bit. Obviously, offensively, we weren't getting the bounces that we were, but we want to be a team when the bounces aren't going our way, we still have an opportunity to win hockey games.
more, and it was a special moment as well. Like it's one of those things where it's just you're never gonna forget it. You're gonna remember that pass for the rest of your life, and one day tell my kids about it and all that sort of stuff. So it's it's a special thing, and I still can't wipe the smile off my face.
Now your first home game, how are you feeling about that?
Anxious and excited, and I played here in the preseason, and it's a lot of fun playing in front of the home crowd, and to finally play my first regular season game in front of the home crowd, it's gonna be a fun one, and I'm excited for it.
Sometimes when a guy's been out forever and then comes back, the first game's kind of adrenaline-based, and then it catches up to. Is that where you're at, or do you think you're sort of on pace already?
I'm so excited. My adrenaline's still probably pumping, but no, it's the adrenaline's definitely kicking in. You can feel you can feel your emotions, and everything's all excited, and you just gotta make sure you settle yourself down and prepare for this game just like you would any other game. And now that the first one's out of the way, you can kind of just focus on playing hockey. And the first one's kind of an excuse to be a little bit sloppy and unpolished, but now it's you got to make sure you're prepared and ready to go.
Feel good to know. I mean, to get a decent game. Your very first inning.
morning. We're approaching it like that, I guess. I believe that he is. He seems to be very stable as an individual, very cognizant of what's going on around him. He's won and he's led teams to that championship not long ago. He seems attentive and detailed. So I think there's a lot of reasons why we're excited about him. He's got a skill set to go with it, but there's been a lot of talk of his addition to the team now, and I'd like to take that pressure off of him a little bit. He's not our savior. He's still a young man that's only played one game in the league, but I do think we have a great asset there that going forward can be a big part of our team.
He was saying that he thought when he came back from injury that he might start for the Oilers. How much do you guys think about that, if so?
Well, we were thinking about that, and then those 5 losses came in a row, and it changed a little bit.
Another night for Pouliot to watch, it looks like. Can you maybe just discuss what you need from him that you're not getting?
Well, it's not so much tonight what we need from him. It's what we got from a group of players that played in Dallas, and we've consistently rewarded the lineup for a pretty good effort, and we're not going to change that now. Benoit, as we talked about in Dallas with the media there, that he'll get going, and he's going to end up being a significant and very important piece of our team when he gets an opportunity to go back in. But tonight it's not about sending Benoit Pouliot a message or anything like that. It's about rewarding a group that played a pretty solid game and got us out of the crap with a win on the road when it was when it was tough and things weren't looking good.
What have you thought of the local Pouliot skating with McDavid? What do you like?
Well, they've been our most dangerous line since he's gone there. But you could put just about anybody with Connor right now, and they end up being the most dangerous line. So that's a given. But Jesse just looks a little more confident, and he has a tendency to keep plays alive with Connor. Whether it's Luch or Patty playing on the other side, their size complements them. A lot was made about Connor's not scoring goals or whatever, but the number of offensive chances that they created versus giving up was significant. It was just a matter of time before it went in. So, again, we'll give a young player a chance to keep his job. He's earned the right to be there right now, and if he keeps it for the next however many games we play, great. And if not, we'll audition somebody else there. That happens. That's the evolution of a team and wins and losses and games. And Jesse's got the call now. Hopefully he can keep it.
You prepare for the Chicago Blackhawks, do you find yourself referring to the same type of penalties you've had over the last half dozen years, given their players that are still around?
Absolutely. They're driven by players that are wearing 3 Stanley Cup rings. That's who drives the team there, including the coaching staff. And the game is built around what they believe in. And if you're a young player coming in there, you adjust to their game plan and you play the game. But they're driven by their core on a nightly basis. And one of the best 5-on-5 teams, maybe the best in the league right now. And we'll have our work cut out for us.